cars and buying replacements is like having a leaky wallet that constantly drips money. What if we could turn your smartphones into a universal remote for payments, replacing the need to carry physical IDs everywhere you go? Grace, Gabe, Cole, Edgar, and I have together come up with a solution to abate the students' need to physically carry Sun ID cards to everywhere you go, to access dining halls, the SDFC, other buildings, and into your dorms. Students repeatedly lose their Sun ID cards and complain about the hassle of having to pull them out their wallets every now and then. Faculty members too, I'm sure, face the challenge of having to access their physical wallets despite the ease of smartphone transactions. The E-SunCard would be a practical and more accessible solution than the one that we presently use. It would be more user-friendly, easily operated, and more importantly, available to everyone at ASU. It will eliminate the use of plastic, making it environmentally friendly, and replace it with a mobile, scannable version of the ID.
Picture this. You just had a long, taxing day of classes all day long, and all you could think about is finally getting back to your dorm so you can finally sit down and relax. You walked all the way to your dorm building when you go to pull out your ID and scan your way in when you realize you don't have your ID. You can't find it, and now on top of being exhausted from all of your classes, you're just annoyed. Now you have to figure out if you have to go all the way to the MU and spend $25 to replace the ID, and just leading to more plastic waste. Now you're waiting outside in the hot sun by your dorm building for someone, anyone, hopefully who lives in your building, to come by and let you in so you can get back to your dorm. Many students have this exact problem and similar ones just like it, and they oftentimes lose their ID or just leave it in their dorm room when they need it somewhere they go. The solution? The E-SunCard. The E-SunCard would be just another card in your Apple Wallet where you could have your SunCard, so anywhere you take your phone, you take your ID as well. So as long as you don't lose your phone, you don't lose your ID. It's also another great look for the #1 university in innovation.
The digital ID revolution. So our market. Who is our target market? So when doing our market research, we discovered a significant demand for a cutting-edge solution like ours, for two reasons. The first one is that the education sector is quickly transitioning into digital alternatives, and the second reason is that traditional IDs are simply becoming outdated. And with our market analysis, we have showed a growing preference for a product like ours because of the convenience, security, and eco-friendly appeal that we have to offer. And for our competitors, what sets us apart? The key to having any success with this product is being able to differentiate ourselves from our competitors through these three core pillars: security, accessibility, and innovation. In terms of security, these are our #1 priority. We offer a combination of an advanced encryption and authentication system that creates a virtually impenetrable solution. With this biometric verification, we are able to give students and institutions a peace of mind. And with accessibility, our product is able to seamlessly integrate with the popular digital wallet platforms that we know of today, such as Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. So this allows students to easily add, update, or display their IDs whenever they need it. And last but not least, innovation. For innovation, it is not only a means of identification, but it's much more. It allows access control for campus services such as getting in and out of your dorms, getting into the SDFC, and just getting into on-campus buildings. And our mentor. Who's our mentor? It is Tim Cook. So our mentor, Tim Cook, he's the CEO of Apple. We have chosen him as our mentor because he has been able to successfully bring out products to the market. With his expertise, we have been able to create a product like no other.
So manufacturing, design, and sustainability. First, we would need to create a software that would allow our E-SunCard to integrate seamlessly into Samsung and Apple wallets. We will also have to create an agreement with these companies to integrate our product into their devices. And after that is done, it'll just be another card in your digital wallet. Once you have your card in your digital wallet, you no longer need a plastic ID. You could still have one if you want, but this will prevent a lot of plastic waste from students going to MU and buying new IDs. As far as design goes, these mobile systems use an NFC chip to activate digital pay. These scanners are located all around campus already, which are the same scanners we use for Apple Pay. So all we would have to do is use this NFC technology to allow it to work with SunCard. So these SunCard scanners are already built to be compatible with this, and with a little change in software, ESC will be able to be integrated all over ASU. So our marketing, how will we market this to students? Well, first we would start by putting flyers up all around ASU campus. This is an example of a flyer that would be up, and it would include data release, instructions, a QR code, everything students need to know about the E-SunCard. We will also have My ASU announcements and put it in the to-do list in your My ASU, so that way students know that this is something that every student should do, as it will make your life so much easier. We will also be sending emails to make sure everyone's updated on the latest versions of E-SunCard, and instructions for incoming students when they first move in. When they first pick up their SunCard, we will have somebody waiting there to help them integrate it into their digital wallet, so that way all students have no excuse for not having the digital SunCard.
All right, next up we have our budget. So like Cole just said, ASU's technology is already compatible with Apple and Samsung Pay NFC chips. Basically what the chips are is that there's a little magnet in the back of everyone's phone, and there's an electromagnet field that reads it to the scanner and lets you in or not. And so we have those all around campus already. And so the person we would need to develop this kind of technology is a software developer. The median income in 2021 of a software developer was $120,000, and the development time typically for one of their projects is between 4 and 9 months. But I think due to the fact that many of these technologies have already been developed, like other cards have already been used in Apple Pay, this time could go down drastically. So if you average those two things out, that would be approximately $65,000 just for the down payment on getting the ESC started up, and then a maintenance cost is approximately 20 to 25% of the year, and so that equates to around $14,000 if averaged out. In conclusion, the E-SunCard seamlessly integrates into your Apple and Samsung wallet. It's eco-friendly, time-saving, and hassle-free. It eliminates frequent ID misplacement and the costly replacement. It's versatile usage, it works wherever on campus, which is honestly my favorite part of this. And the production and annual cost, $65,000 initially, and then annual cost about $14,000. Thank you. Go ESC.